game time. Bring the pain time.
The world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Minnesota, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Houston, they have a lot of ground to make up.
I think for Minnesota, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. We've got Malik Beasley. Tari Eason is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's KD in at the three. And for the Timberwolves, the wingman, Edwards and McDaniel. Angle and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's MP in at the point. And looking back at last year's West semifinal in the NBA Cup, the Thunder handled the Rockets 111-96.
And Oklahoma City's defense was stiff against Houston. SGA led the game in scoring with 32 points. Also 6 assists. A signature moment for him during that MVP campaign.
Such a wide open look. VanVleet's got his second basket of the night.
He was determined to get those points back. You could just see the competitiveness of VanVleet there.
Here's Reed. Goes up and lays. Nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he comes up with the deuce.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
VanVleet's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. MP fires from way outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
To see a young fella let it fly like that from range, but MP has got the confidence already.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now Davis, following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Edwards passes to Davis, just 5 to shoot. Out to Edwards. Jacks up a 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Eason with a screen for KD. A beautiful reverse layup.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against the San Antonio Spurs. And here's Davis for 3. Sinks the triple. MP's got 9 points.
Well, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 41 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Oh, here's Edwards. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. There's the triple. Gobert, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to put him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Here's Van Vliet. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Adams outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Randle outside. Back to Davis. A three ball. Hands it from downtown. Davis has got 12 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, MP. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Got that one up quick. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Van Vliet finds Eason. Van Vliet with the bucket. He's got 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
12 seconds left in the first. Pass to Capella. Holiday with the three. That one doesn't drop. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the NBA Cup semifinal. Second quarter action getting underway. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Clint Capella is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard. It's Davis on the wing. Over Shepard. And that one's good. MP. MP's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. Rockets trail by 9. VanVleet passes to Eason. And here's KD for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
This is the third ever NBA Cup back in Las Vegas for the semifinals. This has been an outstanding event.
No doubt Las Vegas knows how to put on a show. This semifinal doubleheader really interesting. We never see NBA games on a neutral court, so it's fun to see these guys play in a different environment.
Another miss by Houston.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Lets it go from the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. MP's got 22.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
That one goes in. He's got 24.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. We're seeing it right now.
The shot by KD. No good. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7, 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Durant, money from deep.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Minnesota leading by 12. It's Davis on the wing. Covered by VanVleet. Shot on the wing. MP, no good.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
And here's KD for three. Rebound, Minnesota. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Randall dishes to Davis. Over Smith. And MP with the basket on the assist from Randall. Randall's got his third assist on the night. Smith for three. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Timberwolves ahead as they end the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Look, guys, anything can happen in a game like this, and we've already seen this kind of hype. You know, we know what it brings. I wouldn't go so far as to speculate that the players are dealing with nerves like we see during the postseason, but the energy in that building is fire.
What about the energy right here, Shaq? I mean, EJ, me, we're just warming up, watching the first half.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Up the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Edwards is out there with MP, and it's Reed in at the 5. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Left side, Adams. Durant with a wide open look. Gets it to go. From beyond the arc. Durant's got 13 points.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
Back to MP. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Randall dishes to Davis. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's Randall. The Rockets making the shot. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now, here's Durant. 15 points in the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's MP. 32 points in the game. McDaniels kicks to MP. To the wing on the left. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Durant.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Beasley with a clean look. And the three off target.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them. But adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Kevin, back to you.
They love his disposition. Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, MP. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Randall outside. Back to Davis. Lets the three fly. They get it back. It's Edwards on the wing. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Davis has got his 7th assist here tonight. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Joe Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. And Dillingham subbed in for McDaniels. Smith checked in for Houston. Now here is Smith. He has yet to score. Eason passes to Beasley. Smith sets the pick for Beasley. Another miss by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Minnesota. In the corner, it's Eason. Adams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
VanVleet outside. Here he goes. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 9 assists now tonight. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's VanVleet. 10 points for him. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's VanVleet. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And so it's Minnesota in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the...
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Final. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight, and I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
A good win for you tonight, MP. You were prolific finding teammates for baskets and hitting double digits for assists. How do you like playing distributor versus leading scorer?
Whatever it takes to win, that's my favorite role. It's all creation anyway. You're either creating for yourself or someone else. But nights like tonight, woo, when guys are getting to their spots and knocking down shot after shot, it's mad fun dishing in the rock. And that kind of joy is contagious, Jennifer. The whole arena is smiling when I'm smiling.
Oh, well done, MP. Thanks so much.
Oh, man, appreciate you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to this NBA Cup championship game. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce. I'm going to tell you, this is a special date on the NBA calendar.
Oh, yeah. I've had this date circled since the schedule was released in the summer. I just love how we have a championship well before the playoffs. A taste of some high-level basketball.
In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the New York Knicks. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. Take a look at the Knicks. They're locked in again at that third spot. Not a bad place to be.
And when you look at the Timberwolves, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
So the New York starting five. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And for Minnesota, up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Davis is out there with Anthony Edwards, and it's Reed in at the center. So New York wins the tip. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder.